What's going on, folks? Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel and to March 2019. We have some MMO news to talk about. Not a whole lot going on across the board this past week, but there are a few standout ones to highlight. So let's go, beginning with World of Warcraft. Blizzard has announced that patch 8.1.5 will be dropping on the 12th of March, and it's coming with the long-awaited allied races, the Zandalari Trolls and the Kultiran Humans. Finally, World of Warcraft players have been waiting a very long time for these allied races, and as you probably already know, there has been much debate and backlash from the player base due to these races being delayed months after BFA launched, considering it's one of the main features sold for the expansion, which, to be fair to Blizzard, they have said would happen for reasons such as ensuring that the story about how and why players get to play as these races needed to be fleshed out and completed on live beforehand. That does make sense, but many have already told me that this might be a little too late for them to renew their subscription and come back to World of Warcraft, let alone level another alt character. What's cool about this new allied races? Their designs are of course a little different, like the Kultirans being more big and burly compared to their vanilla human counterparts, while the Zandalari Trolls, or at least their druids, can take on dinosaur forms, which is pretty fun. Players will of course still need to complete several prerequisites to unlock these allied races, similar to what we've done before for the Dark Iron Dwarves, etc., with reputation grinds, war campaign completions, and things like that. Furthermore, the patch will also bring with it a new questline, epic profession questlines, and much later on, the new Crucible of Storms raid. So with that, World of Warcraft players, what do you think of the patch, especially now that the Kultirans and Zandalaris are confirmed to be coming? Is it too little too late for you? Or nope, I'm gonna jump in and level one? Let me know in the comments. From west to east, we've got some happenings over in Black Desert Online. The game is celebrating its 3rd anniversary in the west alongside its Shadow Arena Battle Royale mode leaving early access. And to celebrate this milestone, the Shadow Arena is free to play for everyone until the 13th of March. And get this, if you manage to kill 5 other players during the free event period for the Shadow Arena, you will be rewarded with a free copy of Black Desert Online. That's the base game, which costs about $10. This is a good way to gain permanent access to BDO if you've not played it before, so you can check out all the things the game is known for, like its character creator, the combat system, and of course the grind. Killing 5 players in the Battle Royale mode is doable, I guess, but that's a downer for those of you who dislike PvP. But then again, I've got bad news for you. If you do want to check out BDO, its core game is PvP centric post level 50 anyway, so keep that in mind. Either way, the Shadow Arena itself has been updated with more classes to pick from, and there are new bosses too, like Beg and Muskan on the map. For BDO Southeast Asia players, there's no news if this chance of a permanent access is coming your way again for the Shadow Arena, but you can get a tier 8 horse for free in this month's login rewards. So if you want to check out my review of the Shadow Arena or the MMORPG itself, click the card on the top right of the screen or the links in the description box below. Another Korean MMORPG, Blade and Soul, will be dropping its Legacy of the Hongmoon Clan update on the 13th of March. This is becoming a popular date to release content. Anyway, this update features brand new class specializations for every class with 2 new specs, and there's a new level cap of 60, a new Temple of Succession storyline, a new island full of rare monsters, and the debut of the Lin Warden, just to name a few. This is quite a beefy update, and players can, for a limited time, take part in the Shackled Isle event, a new 20-player Battle Royale style PvP event. Filled with exclusive rewards for players, which ends on the 20th of April. Now, more importantly, if you are a former or returning player to Blade and Soul, you could be eligible for a free Hongmoon Ascension pack that you'll have to register on the website for, which would give you a free level 60 boost ticket when the update goes live, alongside a cool looking costume and a few other benefits. This could be a neat thing if you'd rather skip the leveling and jump straight into the new update. That's your prerogative, and since it's free, why not, I suppose. However, there are lots of stipulations regarding who exactly is eligible, so be sure to check the terms and conditions before you register for your free pack. Now remember last week we talked about Neverwinter's new expansion drop? Well, the other D&D MMORPG, Dungeons & Dragons Online, doesn't like being left out. So this past week they have announced a new expansion themselves, the Masterminds of Sharn, which will be available for pre-order starting this month. There's no proper trailer for it yet, unfortunately, but the main attraction with this expansion will be gaining access to the new Tiefling race, or Tiefling race, I don't know how to pronounce that, coming to Dungeons & Dragons Online. Upgrading your expansion pre-orders can get you things like a universal enchantment, a new iconic hero, Sharn-themed cosmetics, and a bunch more yet to be revealed. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot of solid information yet about this expansion, so be sure to check back on DDO's official platforms if you are interested. As for the expansion itself, it was first teased in August 2018 apparently, so I guess folks have known that this was a long time coming. DDO is actually one of the few MMORPGs I have not yet touched or gotten into beyond the opening tutorial, as I was a full-time Lotro player at the time. So Dungeons & Dragons Online players, do share your thoughts. Is this MMO worth getting into in 2019, and is it better than the other D&D MMO Neverwinter? Let us know in the comments. Also with DDO, the game is celebrating its 13th anniversary this week, and there's an anniversary celebration going on naturally right now until the 13th of March. And there's freebies too. You can insert the code for this week displayed on the screen right now to claim an in-game Aberon themed cloak, and there's going to be new codes for the next 13 weeks, so check out the DDO website next week for a new code and freebie. Congrats on 13 years, DDO. Now, if you're bored of Anthem already or are severely let down by the game, Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is currently in open beta right now until the 4th of March, and you can download the game on Uplay and check it out for free. The open beta consists of a few main missions, open world content, a 4v4 PvP mode, and one dark zone area to check out, alongside other new Division 2 features like the new specialization for endgame builds. I played this during the private beta a couple of weeks ago and I had a good time. So I'm playing the open beta again this weekend, and if you didn't know, you can earn some exclusive rewards for taking part this weekend, like weapon skins and more that you can claim when the game launches. So be sure to get your loot shooter fix and try it before you buy it. The Division 2 launches 15th of March, and if you want to see my impressions of that, again, links in the top right or in the description box below. Now that most of the major MMORPG news drops are out of the way, here's something interesting. You folks know of Funcom, yes? Makers of the Age of Conan, Anarchy Online, and Secret World Legends MMORPGs, as well as the Conan Exile Survival MMO? Okay, good. Well, this week they have announced an exclusive 6-year gaming partnership with Legendary to make games based on Frank Herbert's Dune. For those that don't know what Dune is, you're probably too young, but that's okay. Dune is a much-loved sci-fi universe that had a bunch of classic games out in the early 90s from Westwood Studios, alongside a ton of books. Now, this deal consists of 3 games minimum, and one of them will be an online multiplayer game, which is pretty vague, as that can mean MMO, survival MMO, or shooter, take your pick. Either way, that's pretty exciting for old school Dune fans and gamers, plus good timing too, since the Dune movie is on its way. Funcom recently shared some more good news about its Q4 2018 financial report, which sees them making some good money. So let's hope to hear more about this Dune online game, plus more good news for its other IPs. And that's all I've got, folks. So what has gotten you excited the most for this month? And if there's more MMO news and happenings I've not covered here on this video for the games that you play, do share them with us MMO lovers in the comments section below. Hit the like button for the love of pillows, and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more MMO content and get notified on all my latest uploads by clicking that bell icon. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Have a good March, y'all. Hey folks, thanks so much for watching that video. If you guys want to watch more, you can click the subscribe button at the bottom there or somewhere over here. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notified on all my latest videos. So I'll see you guys at the next vid. Take care.